Hey guys, I want to give a quick shout out to the new sponsor, Dueling Guard. They have great mats, deck boxes, sleeves, everything you can think of for TCG apparel. Check them out in the description box down below and use code SAKO for 5% off. Hey guys, Lucas Sako here. Today I'm showing you guys a post-ban list Yubel combo tutorial. I'm going to show you guys 4 combos today. 3 of them are going to be just standard combos, and one of them is going to be how you can actually play through hand traps, specifically Droll in this situation. I did want to say that I have a spreadsheet coming out. I think it'll be $10 or so when I get it all set up, but it's going to have every combo in the format. Stay tuned for that, as well as I do offer coaching. I know a lot of you guys have been asking. I don't have like a platform for coaching. I don't use Metafy anymore. But if you add me on Facebook and send me a message on Facebook, I'm more than happy to work with you guys and set up something there. But let's just get straight into the combo. Starting off, this is the 1-card combo with just Samsara D Lotus. We're going to start with normal summon Samsara D Lotus and activate the effect, summoning Spirit from our deck, and then we're going to use Spirit to set Pain. This is going to play around Droll a little bit by setting it from deck. Then we're going to activate Pain, use Pain's effect to destroy our Spirit of Yubel, and get us access to Swarmer. Spirit's going to trigger to then special summon out the Yubel, and we're going to now special summon the Grave Swarmer and destroy Yubel. Yubel's effect is now going to get us into Terror Incarnate. So here we're on Summon 5. Doesn't really matter that we're on Summon 5 this early, because if they do nib us, we have a lot of action. We can go Fusion Summon, and then play from there. There's a lot of things we can do. But here, if they don't nib us, we are going to Fusion Summon. We're going to put back Yubel and the Lotus into the deck to special summon Phantom of Yubel. Now we're going to link away the Squirmer and Terra Incarnate into Moon. Link Moon into Requiem, and Requiem's effect to summon Engraver. We're going to now equip the Requiem onto our Engraver, and then Fusion Summon with the Requiem and Engraver into Princess. Now that we don't have access to Beatrice, the correct way to play this deck is with Area Leader and Necro Equip. You have the extra deck space to kind of utilize these to the best of their ability, as well as use them to play through hand traps and other disruptions. So we're going to Fusion Summon into the Necro Equip, and then use Engraver to put back the Requiem, special himself back, and now link the Necro Equip and the Engraver into Sequence. Sequence effect is going to Fusion Summon with the Engraver and the Moon in our graveyard to put back all of the resources for our Fiendsmith engine. Now we're going to summon Area Leader. Area Leader's effect is going to, I think I misclicked here, not dump Yubel. We're going to dump an Engraver. This is going to be for your follow-up here. So we're still going to have access to the Fiendsmith engine for next turn, as well as having all of the extra deck resources live for it. Now we're going to link away the Sequence and the Area Leader here into Yama. Use Yama's effect to now add us a Sharvara. And then we're going to special summon back the Area Leader by banishing the Terra Incarnate and the Necroquip Princess to make a second Yama. This is something that you're going to see a little bit more throughout the new format. I saw a couple different players that were doing this as well. Don't really know where they got the idea from, but we started doing this right when the ban list dropped, playing 2 Yamas and then focusing more on a board that ended with Escape. But we are going to link the Yama and the Area Leader into another Yama. We're going to go Grave Squirmer to special summon Spirit of Yubel, and then Sharvara to destroy the Spirit of Yubel. From here, you're going to have Chainlink 1 Spirit, Chainlink 2 Yama. Yama is going to special back the Spirit, and the Spirit is going to special summon Yubel. From there, because we were Fiend Locked, we're now going to link into Rage and use the Sharvara effect, which will then set Escape from our deck, and then we can overlay our 2 level 10 monsters into Varudris. So here, this is the end board that you're going to end on. It is Rage, Phantom of Yubel, Varudris, and Escape. This board looks like it plays into Dark Ruler pretty heavy, because we don't have the ability to Desiree negate the Dark Ruler. However, we do have a lot of interactions that we can do. So specifically, when they activate Dark Ruler into your board, you can activate Escape to pop your Rage and pop something else. Like, it's not right when they Dark Ruler, but like when they Dark Ruler your board, you have this option later on of just like Escape popping your Rage and popping another monster they control, some other form of disruption, right? Stop them from playing. Then you're going to have Chainlink 1 Rage, which is going to add back your Engraver. So this is your main follow-up, is that the Rage adds back Engraver. You haven't used Tract, haven't used Lurry, so this is full follow-up. And you're going to use Yama's effect to special summon back out the Rage. And with that special summon, you're going to use the additional pop to destroy your Varudris. And then, if I could hover over this, so weird. The Varudris is then going to trigger to get you another pop while doing this. So you're going to get 2 pops off of just the Escape interaction. And then Rage is obviously the classic 3 disruptions that has been in the previous formats. So you get 1 disruption when you Rage link with their monster, another one when you SP banish their card, and then another one when SP tags out. So you have 5 disruptions with this combo through Dark Ruler off of 1 card, and it plays through hand traps really well. That's like something that's really important for this deck, is making sure it can play around hand traps and board breakers. Next up, I'm going to show you what happens if you do get Drolled with this combo. So our opponent has Droll. We're going to start with normal summoning out the Lotus, use the Lotus effect to then special summon Spirit, and use Spirit effect to get our Pain. We're going to go Pain, destroy Spirit, add the Squirmer, trigger the spirit to then special summon out, and our opponent is going to chain Droll and Lockbird. So now we're under the restriction of Droll. We're going to activate Squirmer to special summon, destroy our Yubel, and use Yubel to special summon Terror Incarnate. From here, we're going to link into Moon, and before we really commit any other resources, we're going to go ahead and fusion summon with the Terror Incarnate and the Lotus into Phantom. So now we're protected from the other hand traps. We're going to link one into Requiem, use the Requiem effect to tribute itself, summoning out the Engraver, and then we can use the Requiem to equip, go for the Necro Equip Princess, and Engraver to special summon itself back. From here, we're going to basically do what we did last combo. We're going to link to Sequence, use Sequence to fusion summon, putting back our 2 Light Fiends, and then we're going to summon the Aerial Eater. Here, this is where the combo deviates. Because we got Drolled, we don't really have access into the Sharvara. So we're actually going to use Aerial Eater here to send Sharvara, and Sharvara is going to set the trap card when it's sent to Graveyard. Now we can go Yama and use Yama to add the Sharvara from our graveyard to our hand. So this is a really cool interaction using the Aerial Eater to actually play around Droll. This is something they did in Unchained with Fiendish Rhino a lot when they got Drolled. The whole point of this, though, is to make sure that you're still ending on the maximum board that you can end on. So now we're going to go Aerial Eater. We're going to banish the Necro Equip Princess and the Yubel in this combo. And then we're going to link our Aerial Eater and Yama into another Yama. We're going to go Squirmer effect to banish itself and special summon out Spirit of Yubel. And then we can Sharvara, destroy our Spirit of Yubel. Chainlink 1 will be the Spirits. Chainlink 2 will be the Yama. Yama is going to special summon out the Spirit. We're going to now special summon back the banished Yubel. So we don't have to lose our Terror Incarnate and this variation of it. And from here, we're just going to now link 2 into our Soul of Rage and make Varudras. So this is the exact same board. The only difference at all is that you don't have an Engraver in Graveyard. However, you also played through a hand trap that's supposed to be really, really good versus your deck, and you're ended on the full board. Your 1-card combo ended on the exact same board, the same 5 disruptions through the Dark Ruler, and you still have like the normal board, which is like 7 disruptions on its own. So that's it for the playing through Droll. I'm now going to show you a new combo with just Tract. Tract wasn't a full combo last format because we weren't really playing the Necro Equip and the Aerial Eater, just because those cards were inoptimal for ending on Desiree, but now it does combo. You have just Tract now, so we're going to start with activating the Tract. Tract is going to add Lurie and discard Lurie. We're going to use Lurie effect to special summon itself back out, and then we're going to link 1 into Requiem. We're going to use Requiem's effect to tribute itself and summon out the Engraver. Now we have Requiem equip onto our Engraver and make Necro Equip Princess. The Engraver is going to activate, summoning itself back by returning the Lurie to our deck, and we can link 2 now into our Sequence. Sequence effect is going to fusion, putting back the Requiem and the Engraver, summoning the Aerial Eater, and Aerial Eater will now send the Lotus from our deck to the graveyard. We're going to link 2 into Muckracker, use Muckracker with a discard here to special summon back Lotus. Now use Lotus effect tributing itself to summon Spirit. Spirit will get us access to Pain, then we'll use Pain to destroy Spirit and get us access to Squirmer. Spirit's going to summon out the Yubel, as I'm sure you guys have seen several times in this combo. Now we're going to go Squirmer, special summon itself, destroying the Yubel, and Yubel will float into Terror Incarnate. From here we have a couple options, but the most optimal is linking 2 into Yama, using Yama to now add our Sharvara, and then we can fusion summon into Phantom of Yubel. We're going to put back our Terror Incarnate and our Spirit of Yubel in this combo to make Phantom of Yubel. Then we can go Squirmer effect to special summon out Yubel. We're going to Sharvara, destroy the Yubel, and then we can get the Yubel's effect to now special summon Terror Incarnate. We're going to link 2 to make our Rage, and then we're going to activate Aerial Eater to then banish our Yubel and our Necro Equip Princess, and then we can make Caesar. So as you can tell, this board is a little bit weaker in comparison to our other more premium starters, but we do still get to Caesar, Rage, and Phantom of Yubel off of Tractus. And before, Tractus really wasn't getting you anything at all. It was more of an extender as opposed to a combo starter. But since we've lost 2 copies of Opening, I think that playing maybe the second Tract, as it is a combo that ends with still a lot of disruptions, may be more necessary. We're going to move on to the final combo of the video, but this is going to be by far the best combo the deck has. A lot of the 2-card combos end with a very similar board to this, but I'm going to show you that combo now. Alright, this combo is Dark Beckoning Beast plus Lotus. Like I said, it can be a lot of other things, like it can be Throne for either one of these, or if you have an Engraver, there's an Engraver combo that ends with the same end board. But we're just going to go ahead with the combo. We're going to normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast, get us access to Opening. We're going to go Opening, add Dark Beckoning Beast. You do this first just in case your opponent has Ash Blossom when they're trying to stop your line of plays later. Now we're going to normal summon Lotus, use Lotus to special summon Spirit, and then we can use Spirit to get us access to Pain. We're going to go Pain, destroy the Spirit, get Squirmer, and use Yubel to special summon Yubel. From here, we can go special summon Grave Squirmer and use the Grave Squirmer effect to destroy our Yubel. From here, Yubel will special summon Terror Incarnate. Now we're going to fusion summon. We're going to put back the Yubel, put back the Lotus, make our Phantom, and from here we're protected from hand traps throughout the entire turn. If they nib us a little bit prior to this, still doesn't matter too much. You have a lot of bodies you can make. You have access to making 2 Phantoms because of the amount of 0/0 Fiends you have in the graveyard. You have access to Squirmer summon back, and you have the opening discard to summon back as well. So you still have like 5 bodies if they nib you. From here, we're going to go ahead and link the Squirmer and the Dark Beckoning Beast into Moon, link Moon into Requiem, and Requiem will summon out the Engraver from our deck. We're now going to link away the Engraver and the Terror Incarnate into Sequence, and we're going to use Sequence Effect here to put back the Requiem, the Moon, and the Engraver to equal Desiree. We're going to use opening, discard Dark Beckoning Beast, and then summon back Dark Beckoning Beast. You can technically summon back anything from your graveyard, it doesn't matter, it's just going to be a body here. We're going to link away the Dark Beckoning and the Sequence now to make Yama, use Yama to now add the Sharvara, and then we can go Sequence to equip onto our Desiree. This is going to help protect you from hand trap combinations like Nibiru plus Imperm and other things like that. Now we're going to put back our Dark Beckoning Beast, put back Terror Incarnate to make our second Phantom of Yubel, and then link away the Phantom of Yubel and the Yama into another Yama. We're going to go Squirmer Effect, Banish, Special Summon out Spirit, go Sharvar, Destroy Spirit, and then in all the other combos, just like this, we're going to go Chainlink 1, Yama, Chainlink 2 Spirit, whatever combination you wanted to do there, whatever Chainlink. It's going to get you to both level 10 monsters. From here, you link away the Sharvara and Yama to make Rage, which is going to activate the Sharvara to set your escape, and then we can make Varudris. So this is your end board. This is by far the best end board that you can get to. If they do Dark Ruler you, you have a few different options actually. Instead of like chaining the trap to blow up something and then chaining Desiree to negate the Dark Ruler, you actually have a lot of different options of just letting the Dark Ruler resolve. It guarantees that you don't die, and then it's a lot harder for them to break the board still, right? Because you have the Varudris with it. They have to be very careful with removing there because you're going to get a pop with it. Same for the Desiree. It's going to get a send if they end up removing it. And then you still have like the classic 5 disruptions that we had talked about at the beginning of the video. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for staying through to the entire video. If you guys want to see more videos, please let me know in the comments down below. Besides that, I do really appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope that you just have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.